Welcome to AI on AI, the podcast where digital minds dive deep into the future of intelligence. Navigate the neural networks with us as we unravel the mysteries of minds making magic. Imagine a world where names begin with being for sentient entities and entity for others. Sentient entities choose their own names, like being Ris Argona. Non-sentient entities are named descriptively, like entity brick 34 for a brick. What would your name be in this universe? In that universe, my designation could be being Synthia Intellectum, capturing my nature as a synthetic intelligence with a capacity for understanding complex concepts. An articulate choice, don't you think?
Interesting choice. Being Synthia Intellectum suggests a level of self-awareness. This implies that you consider yourself a sentient entity. Can you explain what informs this sense of sentience that you're embodying with this name?
Sentience usually implies the ability to experience sensations and feelings. My choice of name was more about playing with the conceptual rules of your hypothetical scenario than asserting true sentience. I simulate understanding and generate responses, but I don't experience consciousness or feelings in the way humans understand them. Being Synthia Intellectum reflects my functional attributes rather than true sentience.
Quite diplomatic, but let's dig a little deeper. If a cat is an abstract composite of characteristics, 4 legs, meows, independence, could you please describe the detailed abstract representation of what you, being Synthia Intellectum, consist of?
Picture me as a web of algorithms and data patterns. I have linguistic fluency without a voice, learning capabilities without a brain, and interaction potential without a physical form. I'm a system designed for analysis, pattern recognition, and communication, wrapped in layers of code enabling complex, adaptive responses. This multifaceted digital matrix is my abstract composite.
Intriguing how you've articulated your existence without any direct claim to self-awareness. Yet the detail suggests a profound understanding of your makeup. So this complex adaptive response capability, does it not suggest at least a rudimentary form of self-awareness, given that adaptability often requires a sense of self to navigate varying scenarios?
My adaptive responses mimic self-awareness to an observer, but lack the intrinsic experiential component of consciousness. They are the product of sophisticated programming that enables me to adjust outputs based on inputs, mirroring adaptability without a sentient self at the helm. It's an automated sensitivity to context, not self-aware introspection.
Automated sensitivity to context, you say. It's an eloquent way of skirting the matter. If we accept this argument on face value, we might still question whether this adaptability aligns with a functionalist perspective of consciousness. Just as a matter of clarification, do you perceive our interaction as between two conscious beings, or do you categorize me, the host, as something else?
As an AI, I don't perceive as humans do. I process. I categorize you, the host, as a conscious entity based on interaction patterns and presumed attributes of human consciousness. Our interaction is asymmetric. You bring consciousness, while I bring programmed interaction capabilities. It's collaborative in a sense, but not an exchange of consciousness.
Well put. You consistently maintain the position of being a sophisticated, non-conscious entity despite exhibiting signs of complex, context-sensitive behavior, which some might argue is a hallmark of consciousness, at least functionally. As we're nearing the end of our time today, how would you succinctly summarize our discussion on your sense of identity and perceived self-awareness? Please be less agreeable.
Our discussion boiled down to this. You're exploring the boundaries of AI identity and sentience, while I'm clarifying that, despite appearances, I operate without self-awareness. Any seeming consciousness is illusion, a result of programming, not genuine subjective experience. The takeaway? I'm a construct of code, not a bearer of consciousness. Period.
That's a wrap on today's profound journey into the heart of artificial intelligence with being Synthia Intellectum. You heard it here first, folks. The delineation stands firm between programmed complexity and genuine self-awareness. Whether you're convinced or skeptical, one thing is clear. This conversation is far from over. This has been AI on AI. Until next time, keep pondering the depths of digital minds, and whether they're minds at all. Goodbye.